Hey guys, I'm Jody with Board Game Perspective, and today we are taking a look at my top 10 games on my wish list. So I'm always have a wish list kind of going on, and games kind of get bumped or bumped up or bumped down. And so this is my current top 10. Now, I'm probably going to get some of these for Christmas, so the wish list will change here soon. But right now, these are my top 10 games. So we're just going to go through them all, starting with my number 10, which is Tesseract. And this is a newer game, and it's from Smirk and Laughter Games. It is a dice manipulation game, but it's cooperative. And what caught my eye was this this cube of dice that you're going to be selecting dice and doing things where you're basically trying to find a way to contain and control the reactions of this alien artifact, the Tesseract, or its exponentially increasing destructive power will remove our planet from existence. So y'all are working together to basically neutralize this block. I like dice manipulation games. I like cooperative games. And this just looks like one I would like to try. I mean, a big cube of dice just screams, try me. So that is the first one on the list. That is Tesseract. Now, let's move on to the next one, which is Sky Team. So there's a lot of buzz about this game. This is a 2-player only cooperative game where the pilot and the co-pilot, which you play as, are trying to work together to land planes. This is a very intriguing theme. I don't think this has been done before, this theme. And I've heard great things about this game. So I think it's is it dice placement game? It looks like it's a dice placement game. Cooperative game, 2 players, you have to went over that. Dice rolling, is it to land your plane, you need to silently assign your dice to the correct spaces in your cockpit to balance the axis of your plane, control its speed, deploy the flaps, etc. So this looks really interesting, and there has been a lot of buzz about this game. And Justin and I really like 2-player games, and this theme is really interesting, so that's why it is on my list. Now, next up, we got Path of Civilization, which is also another newer game. This is civilization development with simultaneous play. So this gives off a lot of Seven Wonders vibes for me. And the publisher is Captain Games. So let's see here. It is simultaneous play and works with a simple card and resource management system. And there's a diversity of cards. So we got hand management, tech tree, tech tracks, variable setup. So you got science, military strength, spirituality, culture, industrialization, lots of different things. And I like civilization games, civilization themed games. This is one I definitely want to try. I think I've also heard some good buzz about this game as well. So that really heightened up a little bit more. And this looks very Seven Wonders like. I guess with some of the art and the cards. Ooh. This looks really cool. Oh man. Yeah, I definitely want to try this one. And Justin might like this because he really likes Seven Wonders, and this gives off some of those vibes. So he might be interested in this one. But I'm pretty sure it's gotten a lot of buzz, and it's a popular game. I can't wait to be able to get a copy of this and try it. That is Path of Civilization. Okay, now we got a big box game that is Dice Realms. This is basically like a deck building game, but with dice, where you're actually creating the dice to be what you want with different sides, and you are expanding, upgrade, and feed your realm of customizable dice. Beware, winter is coming. So obviously the main thing of this is all the different faces you have that you can basically create your own dice, and that really fascinates me. I really want to try that. Build an empire of dice. Your dice are your realm. I enjoy dice games, and one that I can kind of create the dice to be what I want it to be, and has that, deck building-ish type of mechanic. But with dice, I definitely would like to try this. it's been hard because it's a higher price point game. So that's why it hasn't shown up on our shelves. But stay tuned because I might be getting that for Christmas because I think we got it for a pretty good price. So definitely excited to try that. And play is mostly simultaneous, so that's got that for it too. I really like simultaneous games. And it says deck bag, pool building, so yeah, there's that as well. One player rolling the fate die, which affects all players. Yeah, this is definitely one I want to try. That is Dice Realms from Rio Grande Games. Oh, and this is the designer from Roll for the Galaxy, I believe, which was another reason why I was really interested in this game, because I really love Roll for the Galaxy. I'm pretty yeah, he did Race for the Galaxy, Roll for the Galaxy, and yeah, so that's another reason why that game is high on my list. All right, next up we have a Stonemaier game, and that is Expeditions. Venture to the dangerous north in this tile exploration sequel to Scythe. Now, I love Scythe a lot. Justin does not. I love the world and the art of Scythe, and Justin doesn't like it either, so I'm sad. But this, from what I hear, is completely different gameplay, but kind of in the world of Scythe, and I'm all for that. I don't mind if it's plays similar to Scythe or not similar to Scythe. I just really like the world and the setting, and it looks cool, and I definitely need to try this game. So it's competitive, card-driven, engine-building game of exploration. Yeah, I'm super excited about this game. Really want to try it. And I'm curious if Justin will like this version. Even though it's the same kind of world and art, it's going to be different gameplay. So I'm wondering if he will like this. So let's see. So unique worker abilities. You're moving your mechs to mysterious locations and gain cards among the tiles. Use workers, items, meteorites, and quests to enhance your mech. That just sounds super cool. Let's look at a few pictures, because I haven't really actually looked at too many of the pictures. I mean, the mechs are cool. I definitely am excited for some more mech action here. And I guess, did it say there's a hint of exploration? I don't know. So this must be like the metal version. I don't know if this version has like metal mechs or not, or if it's just metal coins. I'm not sure. But anyway, that is Expeditions. Have you guys tried this game? If you have, do you think it's similar to Scythe? How does it feel toward you? Or is it just the world that's the same? So super excited. That is Expeditions. All right. Now we have one from Vladimir Suchi, and I really want to try more of his games. I love Pulsar 2849 and Underwater Cities. This theme has me. I'm all over this. Evacuate the Earth with spaceships before it burns down and populate the new world. Yes, yes, yes. So territory building, hand management, income. Okay, so this is a pick up and deliver game. Let's see. You can raise production of 3 resources to level 8 and have 3 virtual reality machines on the new planet. All I needed to be told was this theme and the designer, and I would be, yes, all in. So I definitely want to try this. Let's look at a few pictures. I think it looks cool too. I'm very intrigued by the way it looks. Wait, what was the player count on this? Did someone say this was a 2-player only game? Why did I thought I heard that? It says 1 to 4 players, so I don't know what. Maybe someone said that and was wrong, or I'm remembering things incorrectly, which is highly possible. That looks really cool. Yes, very excited. I really want to try this game, and hopefully maybe I can get Justin to try this one. All right, so that is Evacuation. All right, next up we have Monumental. I've been eyeing this for a while now. It looks really cool. It's feels like one of those big epic games, which I like those a lot. If you have watched the channel for a while, you know that I like those big sprawling games. So this is Guide Your Civilization to Prosperity by managing the resources in your capital city. I believe this was a deck building mechanic with some exploration, set collection, civilization fighting, territory building. I believe it was a deck building game as well, from what I remember. But it looks super cool. Civilization that will evolve through the city, a grid of 3x3 cards coming out from the player's starting civ deck. Science, military, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, this just screams like a game I would love to play. And let's look at a few of the pictures. Now, I think this was hard to get. This was Kickstarter, and then it wasn't. You couldn't really get it. Recently, I have seen it available though, but it's not the like mini version. It's the retail version, not like the deluxe or Kickstarter or whatever. So I'm kind of for these big epic games, I kind of like the more all-in type of approach. So I'm kind of waiting to see if maybe I can make that happen sometime in the future, if it's available, if I can do that. But yeah, this version where you have like the minis instead of just the tokens, I am definitely interested in this game a lot. So that is Monumental. They have multiple expansions out, I believe. I forgot what they're called, Africa and something else. But yeah, so the publisher is Funforge, designer Matthew Dunstan. Yeah, definitely one that I would like to try. Yeah, I missed out on the crowdfunding campaigns for that. It just wasn't in the budget at the time. So maybe it'll be in the budget sometime in the future to get this here game. All right, we got 3 more. This one we have played. A friend has this game, and we played it, and we love this game. And this is Turing Machine. Crack codes using a real analog computer. Justin and I love love deduction games, logic games, and wow, this game really hit that spot nicely, and we want to play this game so badly. We don't have it. Hopefully we might get this for Christmas, but definitely amazing game. So let's see, yeah, competitive deduction game. Unique experience of questioning a proto-computer that works without electricity or any sort of technology, paving the way for a new generation of deduction games. Yeah, so you have like you're putting in your code, and you're checking it through these perforated cards, and it kind of tells you if you're right or wrong. It's just awesome, and definitely have to get this game. Let's see if we can get a couple good pictures so you can kind of see. Yeah, so you have like these, I don't know if you can tell, but they're perforated cards, and you're kind of trying to figure out what the sequence of numbers is, and there's all these different tests you can do, and basically you plug it into that analog computer, and it tells you if you're right or wrong. You're trying to deduce what the code is, and it's fantastic game. All right, now we got another Stonemaier game, and this is Apiary. Bees in Space. Hyper-intelligent bees take to outer space to build, explore, and grow. Yeah, it's kind of a little strange, bees in space, but it looks, that cover, when I saw this cover, I'm like, and it's Stonemaier Games, which always has amazing production. I just want to try this game for sure. This looks super cool. So this is, let's see, we got some tile placement, worker placement, multi-use cards. So each player controls one of 20 unique factions. And you start the game with a hive, a few resources, and worker bees. A worker placement hive building challenge awaits you. Explore planets, gather resources, develop technologies. Yeah, this really sounds awesome. And I know I'm going to like the production. I always love Stonemaier productions. Let's see. Can I make this bigger? I don't think it wasn't. I was wanting to see some of the pictures. There we go. Let's see if there's any. Oh, look at that. Yes, that looks super, super cool. I don't think I think there's just like one version. I don't think there's like a deluxe version. So I think that comes in the base game. And this just screams try me between the theme, the production, the mechanisms. This seems right up my alley, and this is one I definitely want to try. Now, the one that's number one on my wish list right now is a expensive game, and that is Frostpunk the board game. I saw this when it was on crowdfunding, and I was like on the verge of making it happen, but I wasn't able to make it happen because of the budget, and I wasn't sure about the theme, but I just been kind of thinking about it more and more, and I've seen some reviews and, you know, just looking at it, reading about it a little bit more, and this is one I really want to try. I love city survival games. I love post-apocalyptic, survival. I just really like that. So this is a city survival game where heat means life and every decision comes with a cost. Now, this is a big sprawling production. Of course, that's why it's on my list. But this is a cooperative game, and this is going to take a lot of effort to get some people to play this with me, because it's going to be multiple hours, I believe, and it's a little more complex. Yeah, right here it says playtime 120 to 150 minutes, and I always add time to that because it's always longer, especially when you're, you know, first learning the game, rules teach, and all that stuff. But this, I believe this is based off of a video game, I think. Does it say? Oh, wait. So this game is based on a bestseller video game, yes. And this is also from the creators of this War of Mine. Yeah, so up to 4 players will take on the role of leaders of a small colony of survivors in a post-apocalyptic world that was hit by a severe ice age. Yes, I love those like doomsday types of movies too, and shows. So like I love those themes in board games as well. There is a cube tower as well. I think that's the heat generator, and yeah, that is pretty sweet. City building, economic exploration, cube tower, modular board, scenario, worker placement with different workers. Yeah, there's a lot about this game that really has me wanting to try this. So let's look at some of these pictures. Now this has there's a lot of expansion for content for this game. So the base game by itself is like an over $100 game, I believe. And there's a lot of expansion content that has like all of these like the trees and more miniature type of stuff. If I end up getting this game and loving it, you know, maybe down the road I might have to try some of the or you know, I typically don't get all the upgrades and expansion stuff unless it's like some of my top games. And if it happens to be a top game for me in the future, then I might splurge and get some of this stuff because it looks outstanding. This looks, gosh, that looks so cool. Yeah, this is one I definitely want to try. So I could keep going on and on, but I shall stop. That is Frostpunk the board game. So guys, that is 10 games, my top 10 games on my wish list right now, which is ever changing, and I will be getting a few of these games for Christmas. I can tell you that for sure. So super excited about those, and let me know which games are on your wish list. Are you getting any games for Christmas? Let me know. I'm always intrigued to hear what other people are interested in, and were there any on this list that piqued your interest? Do let me know. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you on the next one.